What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick one here on nat gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. So price just opened down in gap and filled the gap already right here. Now, at this point, the price just formed a bullish engulfing candle right at and inside the termination zone. Now, this is a discretionary way of trading using head and shoulder patterns, and as you can see, the price formed a right shoulder with engulfing candle. Now looking at this pattern, I can expect a short-term bounce all the way from here, which is right here, or the better position will be at the half of this candle until the termination zone right here for the bigger targets, exactly like this. But again, that's going to be risky, so it's totally up to you how you want to take a risk or not. We do have a 20 and 50 EMA strong resistance at where the price is currently resisting. Now at this point, I'm just expecting a bounce again from here till the termination zone, which I've already mentioned in my yesterday's video. Right here, these numbers in blue on capital.com, and if you look here on Ovanda, exactly from here to this termination zone. Now it can hit a little bit lower as well, but once the price hit the termination zone, we can see a possible pullback and continuation. So if you ask me about selling the nat gas, I won't be selling till the price break and close below these lows. Once that happens, only then I'll start to look for my next trend continuation trades. For now, there is no sell conditions for me, and I won't be looking for any sell trades till I see a new low from the price and then a pullback entry bearish. And if you look here on NEMEX, these conditions are a bit different and the termination zone is really high. On this platform, if you are trading on NEMEX, that is not a valid head and shoulder entry in the termination zone. On this platform, I want to see a break above 50 EMA, only then I'll start to look for my buy trades. But of course, if the price pushes up on the other platform, it will start to push up and give you reactions here on the futures platform as well. So on this platform, either a break above and then a pullback, and then I'll be looking for my pullback entry bullish above 50 EMA till the termination zone. No conditions mean no entry, and then once we are broken above, we are completely bullish. So we are at the critical level where we want to see and decide how we want to take an entries. So again, guys, expect a short-term bounce and then a pullback. And again, I'm not looking to sell till we are broken below these lows. Trading is all about patience, and without patience, you are just gambling and you are just greedy, and that is what I call a FOMO, a fear of missing out. But again, for someone who's really aggressive, we do have a head and shoulder bullish pattern, and that is not a strong pattern. A very weak pattern. If the body was still here and then we had a pullback, in that case we have a strongest pattern. But looking at the wicks, that has completed the pattern with this engulfing candle for the short term bounce. And here on MCX, we want to see a break below this low, only then we will turn completely bearish. Otherwise, we are not bearish till we are broken above 50 EMA completely, and then we want to see a pullback entry or head and shoulder bullish pattern, same like we had a condition on NEMEX. So wait with patience and expect a short term bounce and then a pullback down. And then we can see if we are broken above 50 EMA for the next trades, or if we are broken below these lows. Next up, we have gold. Gold is just ranging sideways at this point, and I'm not taking any trades till the price completely broken below this trend line. This kind of descending triangle pattern, and once we are broken below, I'll start to look for the retest and a bearish pullback entries. That is simply I'm looking at here on gold, and if we are broken down below, I'll be looking at this little anchor support, which is 3263.21, goes up to 3273.88, a minor anchor from where we can expect a short-term bounce. But also, if the price broke above 50 EMA, in that case, we are bullish and we are just looking for the pullback and engulfing candle, which is my pullback entry bullish, and we will start to look for the buy trades. Break itself is entry, but that is going to be very risky for gold. So at this point, for the confirmation, which is very important, if you are not an aggressive trader, pullback entry after the break, pullback retest above or below to take your trade. So let's see where it breaks, and then we can start to look for the pullback entry bullish or bearish. If bullish, we are looking at this level. If bearish, we are looking at this level. This is the level I've already mentioned in my last video. Here on silver, exactly the same. We are just ranging in between this little channel, and we are not looking to buy or sell at this point. I'll be only looking to buy once we are completely broken above 50 EMA with a solid pullback and then engulfing candle, and I'll be going for the little short using 1 ATR for the target. If you have broken below these lows only, then I'll start to look for my pullback entry bearish till we get to this level below, which is not a major level, that is just an anchor support right here. If you want to mark this and have these on your charts ready, previously the price has bounced up from this level. As you can see, that is why I've just marked this level on my charts, as this level previously acted as a level of support recently and resistance recently, and if I look back, also resistance and support. So that is just a minor anchor, not one of the strongest level at this point. So keep an eye on the break and keep an eye for the pullback entry bullish. If we have a strong pull up, pullback engulfer, then I'll be going for the little short 1 ATR come out exit till we are completely broken above or below this channel. But we can look for the short-term buy trade if we have a nice pullback engulfing candle above 50 EMA. We can also look for the pullback entry on 1 hour time frame, but that's going to be a bit risky. I've not tested 1 hour time frame heavily, but we can still look for the pullback entry bullish above 50 EMA, exactly like this, a valid entry that nicely pushed up, and we have a nice pullback, and then we are looking for another entry above 50 EMA if that happens. So let's see where it goes and keep an eye on condition. It's still Monday and we are not rushing in any trades. Finally, we have crude oil is pushing down as expected, and price has just formed a bearish engulfing candle. Now, it is not one of my entry conditions. It is just a bearish engulfing candle, not a bearish engulfing entry. So for now, we have a kind of double bottom right here at the previous anchor support, but for me, I'm not marking any support here just to avoid some distraction. So at this point, I'm simply looking for a pullback below 50 EMA engulfing candle, and then I'll be going short and keep on taking short in this trending market. So that is all I'm looking at. If I find an entry condition to sell below 50 EMA, which is my bearish pullback entry, I want to see an exact condition like this. If I find this condition below 50 EMA, I'll be going short simply using 1 ATR for the target, which is $0.50 at this point, and I'll be managed to $1 if I see a condition. Otherwise, I will not take any trades till I see a valid pattern. For buying this market, I want to see a complete close above 50 EMA. Only then we'll have a change of trend. Otherwise, I'm looking at the level below to buy. On daily, if you look here on Ovanda, we do have a head and shoulder pattern forming as well, but the termination zone goes all the way down till here. So, and on weekly, if you look here, we do have this head and shoulder bullish pattern, and right here, that was already a signal the price in the long term going to bounce up from here. But in this type of entry, the stop loss is below. For the higher time frame and take profit is right here, but that is something a high time frame and a long term traders. But for now, for us, for a 4 hour time frame on a day trader, we are just looking for the pullbacks and bearish engulfing entries. So that's it for today's video. Hope you got a value. If yes, hit a like button for me, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. I'll see you guys in the next video, and members, I'll be coming live very shortly, and see you guys in a live session. Take care.